Hi everyone, so today I want to do a video on my tips and tricks for a successful no or low buy. So since January 1st, I have been on a low/no buy for makeup, skincare, hair care, beauty products in general, as well as clothing and accessories. I have not bought anything except a bunch of body cream because I am currently pregnant and I got eczema, as if you're one of my regular viewers you know, and so I had to buy a body cream that was recommended to me and my face serum that I ran out of. Other than that, it's been 3 months and I have not purchased anything. So it's been very successful. This is the longest I think I've gone without having like a little splurge or purchase that wasn't necessary in my mind. And so I wanted to share some tips that I have now with you guys, because it is something that if you watch YouTube makeup videos and fashion videos, it is something that is hard to do. Like, if people are not into shopping and they're watching this, they probably think that I'm crazy. But if you're somebody that really enjoys makeup, going to the drugstore, looking at the latest stuff, going to Sephora, not purchasing anything for a few months or a year or whatever is not easy. And I've made a little list here of tips and tricks that help me get through it. Okay, so first of all, the only thing I really purchased was my face serum, and I fully ran out of it and I had no replacement for it. Also, one thing to keep in mind is this is the first time in a very long time that my skin has been very clear, like not a single pimple, knock on wood, in months and months. And it's because I've switched to a really good skincare routine that works for my skin. So I am using a Caudalie serum. It's the it's the gold Caudalie serum. I can't think of the name right now. It's expensive. It only lasts probably 4 months for me. I was thinking, should I not repurchase it because I'm on a low buy? And I thought no, because then I'm going to go out there and I'm going to look for other things and I'm going to buy things that don't work. So I think the first thing that I've learned that really helps with a low or no buy is just replace things that work. Don't go out there looking for the next best thing, trying out things. If something is working for you and you don't have tons of money to spend experimenting with all these different things, stick with what you know, even if it's expensive, because that one expensive item is still probably going to be less than the 10 things you're going to try that might not work. Okay? So that's my number one tip, is if stuff is working for you, stick to it, let yourself run out of it, repurchase it. It might be kind of boring, but your skin will thank you. You will be happy in the morning when you barely have to wear any makeup to work. And in the long run, I think I really am going to save money from just sticking to the same things and purchasing when I've run out. I feel like the low or no buy has also been easier because I'm pregnant, because I haven't wanted to experiment so much with ingredients. If I'm going to buy something, I actually look at all the ingredients in it and make sure it's actually safe for me to have at this point in my life. So that was one little like kind of tip, but also like a cheat thing that made it easier for me this time, I think. The next tip that I have, so these are tips for everybody. First thing was sticking to what works. Second thing is watching some people on YouTube actually makes me not want to purchase things. And this may sound crazy because some people make me want to buy things. For example, when Lisa D1 shows a new lipstick, really deep down I want to buy it. But when other people show a lipstick or show their like makeup collection or something like that, and so seeing that kind of conspicuous consumption, like the excessive purchasing sometimes on YouTube, I think it actually helps me because I don't want to be like that. Other thing, watching people's videos on YouTube, sometimes the excess that they have actually makes me feel like a little cringy and a little bit like they're looking for something when they've got plenty of stuff there. So I know, like, my husband's always like, you have too much clothes in your closet. I have a 2-door closet and it is quite organized and it could have less in it, but I do not have a walk-in closet and I never plan to have a walk-in closet. I kind of liked having everything in one normal sized closet, relatively speaking. Normal for some people, big for others, small for others, but I think watching YouTube and seeing people shop so much makes me not want so much, if that makes sense. I hope this makes sense. If it does, comment down below. Okay, the next thing that has helped me on my low or no buy is I think it's called the KonMari method. I don't even remember how to pronounce her name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the life-changing magic of tidying up and all that stuff. I read the book a couple years ago, and I tried to, it was before I was married, so it was probably 2016 I read the book. And I think I read both of the books. She's got one about tidying up and one about like actually how to do things or something. And I really liked it. I am a like organization lover. So the idea of the book I loved, but because it was just like a paperback, like novel style, or I guess it's not a novel because it's not fiction, but just a paperback book. It didn't have pictures, it didn't have diagrams, and I didn't fully understand the folding method, I guess. I tried to do the roll method, but I think I interpreted it wrong. I interpreted more like a jelly roll kind of roll method instead of just a fold in roll method. And so I could never get my clothes to stand up. And it really annoyed me. So after a while, I just stopped doing it and I went back to just folding clothes normally like how they are at a clothing store. And then this year, that show came out on YouTube, or not YouTube, Netflix. And I thought about watching it. I think I watched like half an episode, but my husband was playing on the computer in the background and he was like, oh my God, this is so stupid, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, why are you watching this? And so then I kind of forgot about it. I don't even think I finished watching the episode. And then we were at my sister-in-law's, and she was saying to me, oh my gosh, I did all my drawers. Like, have you been watching that show? And she showed me like one of her drawers. She was putting away laundry or something when I was talking to her. And it looked so nice. And I thought, oh my gosh, I want to do mine now. And so I said that to my husband. And he was like, that's stupid, blah, blah, blah. And because he just thinks all that stuff is so extra and not necessary. And so I came home and I just did like my sock and underwear drawer. And it looked so good. Like, I love it so much. It looks like a little store or something. And so I did that. And I thought, like, because I'm pregnant, I get tired really quickly. So I thought maybe I'll do like one drawer a week or something. I have 3 drawers in my closet and then the rest is shelves and hanging stuff. And so I had just done my sock and underwear drawer and then I left it. And about a week went by and all of a sudden it was like 9 o'clock at night or something. And my husband decided he wanted to go out and get like food or something. And I was like, okay. And I was like, go get me some socks then. And he went in my drawer and he got socks and he came into the other room and he goes, why does your drawer look so much nicer than my drawer? And it was so funny. And so I laughed and I was like, cause I did that fancy Japanese ladies method. And he said to me, well, aren't you gonna do mine? I thought, oh, well, how times have changed. And so I did all of his because his clothes are so easy. Men's clothes are so easy to organize. It's unfair because he's just got like a million t-shirts and jeans and khakis and everything can be folded and rolled and everything the same way. So a few weeks ago on a Saturday, I actually like kind of had energy and I thought I'm gonna do his drawers now. And so first I did his t-shirts and I showed them to him and he said it looked really nice. He liked it. And I told him, I was like, do not put your own clothes away because you're just gonna mess it up if you he's not capable. And so I said, if you take a t-shirt out and you decide not to wear it, leave it on top of your dresser and I will put it away. And anyways, so I was laughing about that. But it's been 2 weeks now and everything is still like perfect looking. I might take a picture and post on Instagram actually, because it just looks so nice, especially the t-shirts because they're all the same and it just folded so beautifully. But anyways, back to the how to do a no buy. If you organize your closet like I did, we did the KonMari method in both my closet and my husband's dresser and everything, it will make you not want to buy things because you see how much you have. And you remember things that have been shoved to the back of your closet that you forgot about. I did not do her full method. I did not throw things out. A couple things I got rid of because I was like, oh, like I saved this in case I was pregnant and wanted to wear it and I'm pregnant now and I'm not wearing it. So there was like a couple tops I got rid of. One pair of my husband's jeans had a rip in it and he was like, yeah, chuck that. But we didn't throw everything in the middle of the room and see if it brought us joy. We didn't do that. We probably should, but we didn't do that. I just folded everything and we have way more room than we did before I folded it. So I would say go through your closet, go through your accessories, fold and organize things, and you'll realize you did not need anything. probably. Okay. Next tip for a low or no buy. I have stopped spending money on, I don't know what category this would be, but basically things that like entertain me. So because I'm pregnant, it's really uncomfortable to sit in a movie theater for like 2 or 3 hours. So that was fine. We never went and saw that many movies anyways, because we just find they're so expensive, and we have Netflix and a big TV, so it's fine. But I do like books, and the past few years I haven't been buying books just because I don't like the look of a ton of books on a bookshelf. I don't know why. And I've always felt like it was kind of a waste of money, because I'm the kind of person that reads a book once and then is done. And so I actually went and got a library card. And the reason I got the library card was because I had actually been using my dad's with my iPad, because my local library system for my area has audiobooks that you can download, and then they take them away from you after 2 weeks kind of thing. It's like a digital download book borrowing system. So I did that for like a few months, and they have audiobooks, which I had been doing for a long time too. And I found that it was actually hurting my eyes, like looking at the screen. And so then I thought, I'm just gonna go get my own library card and take out real books. And so I've been doing that, and I've been reading about a book a week, and I love it. And I think I just was thinking like libraries had like, you know, old books or dingy books or stuff that's been like out for like a really long time, which they do. But whenever I've seen a book online that like somebody recommends, or like Goop recommends, or somebody on YouTube recommends, I search it up and my library has it, which is amazing. So then I just place what they call like a hold or something, because my library is really small, so they don't have it like in my actual library, but what they'll do is they'll send it to my library, so I get it in like a few days or a week or something. So it's really exciting because it's totally free. It supports the local library system because I'm using the system, and I get to read an actual book without spending money. And all the books that I like are usually hardcover type books. I like a lot of like the Goop ones that are kind of about like mental health and well-being and all that kind of stuff. And they're like $35 to purchase, and most of them are good, but they're not like great. You know what I mean? Again, it's the kind of thing I'm going to read once and not read again. I read the book by Matilda Thomas, I think her name is, the woman who along with her husband started Caudalie, the cosmetics brand. I read her book from the library. I posted that on Instagram. I also read this really great book. I don't remember the author's name, but it was like, it has 3 women on the cover, and I posted that on my Instagram too. It was amazing. That's a book like, if I had bought that, I wouldn't regret buying it, but I'm not going to because I already read it. And I read a book about clarity that was recommended by Goop. It's from the Goop Press, which I also just posted that on Instagram too. And I really liked that. That was one where I'm like, I'm really glad I read it. I wouldn't read it again. So I'm glad that I took it from the library. And right now I'm reading another Goop one. So find ways to enjoy things you like books or whatever, but don't spend money on it. It's so much easier. So those are my tips for a low or no buy. I've kept pretty busy just by organizing my house, reading books from the library, good books, not old people books, and sticking to the stuff that's working for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I've been 3 months and I've only bought my face serum, which I ran out of. So I am pretty proud of myself, I've got to say. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked this no or low buy update. I think I'm going to try and do one every 3 months and see how we get through the year. But right now just one product has been purchased, so that's pretty good. I am looking forward to the Sephora sale that is coming up in April because I am getting quite low on a few things. But again, I don't think I'm going to try anything new. I think I'm just going to replenish stuff that I'm running out of, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos and you want to see more updates, please click the subscribe button. And if you have any tips for low or no buys, please comment down below. I love reading them. I love watching these kind of videos where people give tips on like how to save money and how to not be so like crazy with spending our money and everything. So I would love to hear from you guys too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.